Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to dive into important topics that affect many individuals going through divorce, the 5 stages of grief. Divorce is a deeply emotional process, and understanding these stages can help you navigate the roller coaster of emotions that come with it. Whether you're experiencing this for yourself or you're supporting someone going through divorce, this video aims to shed light on these stages and provide helpful insight for healing and growth. The content of this video is based on Laura Scott's novel, The Accidental Divorcee. You can find it on Amazon. I personally like to highlight, tab, flip through, have something tangible in my hand to refer back to, so I encourage you to check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can get a copy from Amazon. The intention of this channel is to build understanding and ultimately a community. I encourage you to join our community on Facebook to connect with others who can provide comfort and support through this tough time. It's super tough out there. We need to remember to support one another. Also, please be sure to like, engage, subscribe to this channel. It really does help us out, and it can help continue this channel for the future. There are 5 stages of grief that people experience after loss, such as divorce. Both the leaver and the person left behind will go through the stages of grieving during separation and divorce. You might experience phases of grief in many different orders, but they don't always occur in the same order. Healing is not linear. Your journey is your thumbprint that can't be replicated. So it's important to know that there is not a wrong way to go through grief, but you will inevitably walk through them. I encourage you to lean into it during this time. You may experience a small amount of one stage of grieving briefly, but another stage a much larger period of time, and probably more intensely. Every person and situation is different. You don't have to do anything to trigger these 5 stages of grief. They just happen to you, and they're processing the loss of this pain of divorce. Since it's a process, however, if you can recognize the stage that you're in and be aware of how you're feeling, it may help you. There is no prescribed time frame for when you might feel what or how long each stage will last. I highly recommend seeking a therapist who can help you walk through it. One of the stages is denial. The person left behind is unable to admit that their relationship is over. They may continue to seek the former partner's attention. Usually the person who is left is the one in denial. He or she thinks this cannot be happening. This is a person who believes that if they wait it out, the relationship will return to normal. After hearing the news of the divorce, one person might find it hard to believe that their marriage is over, like really ending. They might feel themselves just going through this rough patch in their relationships and things might get better, and it might. But during this stage of grief, they may also withdraw from friends and family, wanting to process the situation in complete solitude, and that's completely valid as well. Anger. Anger is part of most divorces. The partner left behind may blame the departing partner or themselves. Once they realize that their partner may not be coming back, they may become very angry. During this stage, it's common to think, why me? This isn't fair. Why would God let this happen to me? Why? The other person, why are they leaving? The other person going through a separation or divorce might want to strike out or even somehow just peace out. They usually stop playing nice at this point in the separation. This is a natural response. It's normal to feel really angry. The leaver will also experience long-held anger at the left. They can be quite nasty for a while. It's a part of the process of ending a marriage. Bargaining. The partner left behind may plead with the departing partner for another chance, promising that the reasons left behind the breakup won't happen again. They will tell the departing partner, I can change. Please give me another chance. Or they may attempt to regenerate the terms of the relationship. Someone who would never go into counseling before the threat of divorce may suddenly be willing to go to couples therapy to save the marriage. The person may be willing to do almost anything to avoid the reality of separation and impending divorce. In this stage, the person may find themselves reflecting on the past and wondering if they could have done something different to save the marriage or to save the relationship or to change the outcome. They may replay scenarios in their minds, asking themselves what if questions, hoping to find the answers and a way back to return time. Depression. The partner left behind, as well as the partner who is leaving, is grieving the loss of the marriage. Both will feel very discouraged about everything for a period of time. This is the part of the significant loss that we feel. The left feels that all the attempts at bargaining did not convince the other partner to stay. Thoughts such as, I'm so sad, or why bother with anything are common at this stage. It's like being in a cave. It's very dark, dreary, cold, and continuous. Remember, at this stage, like the others, this stage will pass. Every day, tasks may become difficult to accomplish, and they may experience the lack of motivation or interest. Don't underestimate the small wins, you guys. Brush your teeth, showering, eating is considered a win when you're so sad. Eventually, you don't notice it anymore as a milestone of a task. It's just a part of your routine again. Acceptance. The partner finally abandoned all effort to renew the relationship. I can't fight it. I might as well just prepare for it. It's inevitable. It will be okay. In this last stage, individuals embrace the unknown future. At this point in the acceptance process, most people have a more zen view of their divorce as well as their life in general. Why it's natural to grieve, the 5 stages of grief were first developed to understand how the person processes the reality of the impending death. The stages also apply to other serious losses. When your marriage ends, you will grieve. You do not have to do anything to make it happen. The gut-wrenching cry will come out eventually. There will be times in grief that might overwhelm you, and other times when you may not feel anything and you may be numb. If you haven't already, this is a great time to consider finding a licensed therapist and especially a support group. Isolation in a time of grief can be tough. There's no need to walk through it alone. I've added some links to therapists that are licensed in the state of Texas, but check out the state that you're in and licensed therapists in that area. Or you could check out divorce recovery groups at a place that you worship. If you know someone who is going through a divorce, I highly recommend that you just simply be there for them. You don't need to say anything. Your presence is enough. Offering sympathy and understanding and support can be essential during this difficult time for your family member or friend. Being there is all that you need to do. And remember, the grief process is unique to each individual, and there is no specific timeline for healing. Our channel is here to provide support and guidance and understanding as you navigate the 5 stages of grief and discover your own path to healing and growth. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on the latest videos where we explore various aspects of divorce, healing, and resilience. Together, we can face the challenges of divorce with encouragement and emerge stronger on the other side. Again, if you're interested in purchasing The Accidental Divorcee, I highly recommend it. That's what the contents of this video is all about today, and I will see you next time.